Hello everyone, my name is Devika. Welcome you all to Tech Talks. And today our topic is navigating mid-career crisis for software professionals. And for discussing that, we have with us Abhirup Tayal. Abhirup is a seasoned IT professional and he has worked as a backend developer with various reputed organizations like Paytm and with Nugent Software and also Tech Mahindra. So I welcome Abhirup to Tech Talks.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Devika. I'm so much excited to be here today in your Tech Talk, and thank you so much for inviting me here.
Okay, you're welcome. So, Abhirup, my first question is that like mid career crisis, that is somewhere around 6 to 10 years of experience when a person, a professional has, and he learns a lot of things, specializes in a lot of tools and technologies. After that, what happens? There is some kind of stagnation. So, is it like that IT industry is more prone to it, or it is across all the sectors? You think?
Yeah. So, Devika, as we said, mid-level crisis. So, first of all, if we make this term clear, so it is the somewhat depressing situation. It refers to the time period where a professional is feel depressive or
Yes.
he's more stressful, uncertain, right? When it comes to the middle career stage, when he is at
Right.
middle career stage.
Right.
So, it is very common issue with all the industries. So
Okay.
yeah, and the symptoms which by which we can identify it is like people are they are unsatisfied, and
Yes.
they are not at peace with what they are doing. They don't enjoy it much, and they take whatever they are doing, they take it as a burden, and it's keep on adding. And
Right.
due to this, we most of the time we see various health challenges, also health issues
Right.
to the people health, right, over a period of time. And even most of the females, they are not able to conceive on time, and they are facing very complications during that stage of time.
Right.
So this somewhat all are the symptoms, or we are not having very clear picture, means it's a kind of delusion whether I'm going
Right.
in the right direction or whether I should pursue this. We
Right.
keep on whomsoever we meet, we keep on asking certain questions to them. We keep on validating,
Right.
when
Right.
people
That
are
we
going
are
through
whether we are on a right track or not, what we should do now.
right, correct, correct. And one after the other, they keep on doubting themselves. So
Right.
this is all the situation which we refers as a mid-career crisis.
Right.
So it generally like happens in late 20s. Now it has
Right.
when you clearly mentioned that after 5 to 7 years of experience,
Right.
get stagnant, right? Stagnant
Right.
is one of the symptom, right, to identify whether you are in this crisis or not. Whether the
Right.
people know the term or not, believe me, they are, and everyone faces this,
Yes.
right? Whether they know it, knowingly or unknowingly, they are going
Right.
through this transition phase.
Right.
Now, coming like as you asked, whether it is only IT industries are prone to this, I would say no. Actually,
Okay.
this is not specific to some industry.
Okay.
This is individual situation.
Okay.
So it is a
Happens across
professional
all
situation.
sectors.
Right, right. So since it is a professional situation, it will be across all the sectors. It may happen that to a particular industry, the stresses which the individual is getting, the
Right.
setbacks, the uncertainty may be different, right? The nature would
Right.
be different,
Exactly.
but underlying fundamental of this mid crisis level crisis is universal everywhere.
Okay, it's universal. So, if talking about specifically IT industry, then what do you think that for software developers, what is the next stage? Suppose they are in their mid-career and they are stuck because they have learned a lot of tools and technologies and they are doing the same kind of thing, similar tools they are using in different projects. So, after that, where they find their future, like what they should do now? They should go into leadership role. What is your suggestion?
Okay, okay. So, situation, everyone faces this situation. Now,
Yes,
coming to specific to IT professional, where being an IT professional, I am also, right now, I am also in a transition phase where,
exactly.
everyone faces this. So as you say, what should we do after that? So it is more like a question, okay, how can one overcome from this mid-level crisis,
Right.
right? So they see overcoming this mid-level crisis is not that easy, and everyone, not just a single person, everyone has to face it. So
Yes.
they have to, pass this phase of their professional career, and how wisely they pass, right? How wisely they do it, and having how easy going they take it, right?
Yes.
It depends on individual to individual, but yes, everyone has to make efforts, to pass this transition in their
Okay.
career. So, if I say software professional, see, mm, how I see it as another challenge. Means
Right.
if we don't talk about the middle level crisis, if we
Right.
talk about any problem that we face, nowadays, or
Right.
so what should be the approach to resolve that? That remains the same. Means the core will remains the same.
Right.
So at the core, what I feel is one should be first identifying
Okay.
what is the actual issue.
Right.
Crisis is a broad term.
Right.
Someone get into this
Specific to
situation.
that particular person.
Right. What is the
Okay.
specific? First is the industry level. Now the industry is sorted. We are into IT. Now
Right.
what in IT? For
Right.
example, one might be facing stress due to his personal challenges. One
Right.
might be facing stress due to the scope of his skill set. That
Right.
the skill set is limited. One might be facing challenges that skill set is fine. I'm
Hmm.
doing fine. I wanted to work on this technology. I'm doing here, but
Right.
work pressure. There is no
Right.
work-life balance he is getting
Right.
again, right? Let's say work-life balance is also there, and the scope is also there. That he's
Right.
working in the same set. Now there might come that things like I would say the tuning with the management.
Yes. Yes. That is also
So
an issue.
right, that means the micromanagement, I would say, the politics
Right.
going on,
Right.
which
Right.
is everywhere. So
Yes.
anything, so one solution cannot be implied. For example, if I am someone who is working on the same skill set and my company is also offering me, the organization is
Okay.
offering me to work on the same skill set,
Hmm.
then only upscaling will not work for me.
Right.
There might be other factors that I need to take care of, right?
Okay.
And yeah, and the physical and the mental well-being is also one of those point. So
Right.
first we need to identify, and this is the main problem, that we don't identify it. We make everything generic. For
Generic.
example, yes. For example, let's say, just diverting from a point, let's say sitting on this laptop and working for 5 hours in a day in a row. I have to work like 9 to
Right.
12 hours.
Right.
So that is causing issue. That is causing stress to me. So the underlying problem might be the person is the health is not good. He's suffering from migraine. He's
Right.
he the specs which he is using. Maybe
Right.
I'm just taking example
Yes.
that
Yes.
is appropriate, and that the reflection is so much, right,
Yes.
through this
Yes.
through the screen. So up now, how would I take it? I would take it like I'm feeling stressful, and I
Yes.
don't want to sit in front of laptop. So that will not solve the issue. The
Yes.
issue will, I should check, have a health check, and I should get my migraine resolved so that it doesn't occur so frequently. So
True.
this is the way the core should be identified. Once core
Exactly.
is identified, then I believe that being an IT professional, whatever segment, whatever domain we are
Hmm.
working on,
Yes.
we should set a clear goal.
Okay.
See, without goal, we are not going anywhere. And
Yes.
it's everything is myth, right?
Yes.
So without goal, distractions are so high. For
Right.
example, right, I have priority to complete, let's say, one chapter of a particular course today,
Right.
and my friend called me and say, hey, today is Friday, the new movie is released. Let's
Right.
book a show at 7 p.m. Now
Yes.
there
So
is no goal, then I will get distracted so
right.
easily.
So it is your decision that whether you want to go for a movie or you want to work on your
Yes,
course and all that.
yes.
Yes.
But since we are very unpredictable in such thing, we get
Yes.
tempted so easily. Our
Exactly.
mind's comfortability rather than he doesn't want to get into uncomfortable situation,
Right.
or do work. So I will easily select to go to movie. Okay, this is just another day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So setting goal is also very important, and that can
Right.
be long term or short term. then I would say then comes the upscaling part also, because to achieve that goal you
Mhm.
have to upscale yourself,
Upscale.
and upscaling is itself a very wide topic. And
Yes.
after upscaling is done, I think one of the things which can help people coming out, which is helping me as well,
Yes.
to come out of this crisis is networking. Means
Right.
the healthy network, but the more you know interact with people, the more network you create, the
Yes.
healthy official professional network, they
Right.
will help you in one way or the another, right?
Even
And
on
when
online platforms like LinkedIn, also, if you're active, that also is going to help.
right, and I think that will help a lot in every aspect. And I think that
Yes.
will be the more than physical gathering. It is the one which will allow you to you know interact with cross organization people, right?
Right.
So that, and it's a source of truth also. A lot of
Yes.
authenticity. It comes with a lot of authenticity, a lot of
Right.
authentic data. So this can help. And further, I would add like one has to be patient. You know
Yes.
that is the key.
Right.
Because nothing happens overnight. If you expect the result within a week, okay, I have started learning, upscaling my skill, now I should get placed
Yes.
somewhere else, or I should get a promotion within a week. That's not going to happen.
That's not
Even
going to
within a
happen.
month, it's also not going to happen. It takes months, or
Yes.
sometimes if your situation is very worse, you haven't focused on your career skill set at all right from the beginning, then
Right.
it might take years also.
Yes. Yes. That might happen. They depend on the
Yeah.
project, next project, who's getting and everything. Competition is there, of course.
Right, competition is increasing day by day. So these are the things that I think should be taken into consideration, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, fine.
So
And for example, in you can say transition period, if someone wants to go into, like, I got a question from someone that if someone wants to go from backend to cloud architect, then how he should prepare for it.
all right. So see, even for the cloud
People
architect,
talk about
all
DevOps these days a lot, so
right, right, right. A lot of things.
yeah,
Means you can consider I'm being a backend developer. By the way, I'm working as a full stack developer in my current
yes,
organization. So
yeah,
so the exposure of backend and front end, I was
yes,
fortunate enough to have. So, but when we say the moving career transition, so you beat any field, beat any domain.
yeah,
There are few common steps. I think everyone is aware of that. It is just
yeah,
that we don't, follow it, or we don't have enough faith in ourselves that we
right,
could get position,
right,
right? And we just keep blaming that we don't have enough time, right?
right,
I have a very stressful job. I have to
right,
work 12 hours. Then my family. Then how could I
yes,
give time to learning
yes,
and all? All these are the excuse, because somehow we have to figure it out.
right,
So I would say, if you want to transition from backend, let's say, to cloud,
right,
let's specify. First of all, there should be a industry search. There should be a market search of
right,
what technologies under this cloud computing is on boom now,
okay,
right?
right,
What is all in demand. So
right,
the JD of the companies. If we
right,
go to LinkedIn profile, we filter companies on the basis of cloud computing. Then we
right,
go to then we select that, okay, what are
mhm,
the job postings they have done. So
right,
we can easily get to know that, okay, in every there is something common and something trending happening in all of those CV mostly, right? So
right,
from there we can get the awareness about which technology under this cloud computing I should work on, right?
work,
So so upscaling is one thing, but not just learning technology is going to help here. I believe, see, hands-on is a word.
hands-on.
So
So how
obviously,
you
if
will
we are
get this hands-on, like if your company is not giving you the projects related to it, so the open
right,
source projects and all?
right. So see, hands-on is the word. So if we are talking about mid-career crisis, so
Right,
definitely the person is having at least 5 years of experience, right?
right, minimum,
So now what happens? As you said, in our existing organization or our previous organization, we didn't get a chance to work on it. Now I want
right,
to transition the career to a different domain like cloud computing. Then
right,
I should be focused on open source projects. I
right,
should be, clear about the architectural design as well.
right,
Means that things should be that deep, and it
true,
takes time,
right,
right? And the if I talk about the mentorship, right? So again, it's a question on how we can upskill. So I would say okay, we can cover that. That's a different. That will divert it from here.
Yes.
But again, again, the point is getting architecture level design and then having hands-on and creating profile. You need to create a portfolio, and in those portfolio, you will be mentioning their projects. And these are all
Right.
the projects. Maybe we use GitHub to save all those projects, and we can showcase them. So the
Right.
portfolio
GitHub,
has to
very
be
important.
very strong, right? And even if as it says that investing on ourselves is the best investment. So
Right.
if we are already earning, and if we want to give some thousands some bucks, and we can get a certification, then it should
Right.
be done.
Yes. So
Certification is another thing.
certifications for all those courses very important these days. It's investing on
Right,
your
right.
own
First,
development for your career
yes,
development.
correct,
Okay.
correct, correct.
Right. Right.
Right, these are the things. And apart from this, now there is a common factor also which I have personally observed. That is taking your personal, physical and mental well-being.
Yes.
Because see, again, there comes the excuse that I have to
Yes.
commute 5 hours, I have to
Right.
work like 10 hours, so 15
Yes.
hours are gone. I'll be
Yeah.
sleeping on 6 hours. Right, 21 hours are gone. Now 3 hours
Right.
is left. My family, I have to take care of this and that.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
but in between all of these, now you can spend just 30 minutes on yourself.
Yes.
And that I felt that if you are into stressing situation, so giving your, which is very common, in all the
Everywhere.
domains,
Yes.
right? So giving like whether it is meditation, whether it's exercising, anything that will give a boost.
Right.
This is the reason if you see most of the CEOs and most of those top-notch guys, they are maintaining their good health as well,
Good health.
right? They are into any
Yes.
of the profession. Why they are into any of the sports along with
Right.
their high schedule job, because
Right.
of this reason.
Because of this, and
So,
it's very important for especially IT professional. They're sitting for so long that they have to
like,
either opt for some sports or maybe going to gym or maybe exercising or running, jogging,
and it
whatever.
hardly takes 30 minutes, and
30
that can be
minutes.
achieved with discipline. See, if
Yes.
we don't have any discipline schedule now, let's say
Yes.
I try to wake up daily at 6, let's say, if I
Yes.
plan from next week, and it doesn't matter I'm sleeping late or not, but over a period of time, within a span of 3, 4 days, 1 week, I would be getting in that shape only. I will be
Right.
getting up early,
Right.
waking up early, which is more important. The
Yes.
discipline life can get us the time
Discipline is
out of
most important. I think
right.
everywhere it's most important discipline. Then only you are
Right.
going to achieve your short-term and long-term goals plus your health and everything. You can
True.
take care of that. And then if I talk about leadership role that somebody wants to move, because ultimately people will be handling after certain years, say 5 to 6 years, they are going to handle a team. Some team leading will be there as a tech lead or something. Then in that case I think communication skills are very important, and I find that many people do not have. They still lack at this stage, in mid-career stage. They lack communication skill. They have poor communication skill, and then apart from that, the soft skills like people handling, conflict resolution. There's so many others. So, what is your say on that?
See, obviously, that let us see. Communication skills are very, obvious and are very, natural.
Right.
So, if I want to improve my communication skills, or if whatever communication skill I have
Yes.
today, or actually anybody has as a
Yes.
mid level engineer,
Yes.
so it is very natural. Not everybody pay and and learn
Yes.
the communication skills.
Right.
As far as
That is, yeah.
speaking in a particular language, English speaking
Yes.
is concerned.
Yes.
But communication skill is not only confined to the fluency or the language. This
Right.
is the key, right?
That is
This is
true.
the
It
cap.
is about interacting with people and trying to convey what you want to say, and person
Yes.
has got that point.
Right. One is this thing, and another is, empathic listening. Listening is also
Yes.
plays a great role in that. Because
Right.
if, as a manager, I'm just speaking, and not listening them, or I'm just listening for the sake of just hearing
Right.
them, and I'm just
Right.
not, there's a fake note, right? Then
Right.
also it's not going to help, because somewhere down the line, your career will be hampered due to this because of the
Yes.
bad feedback,
Yeah.
right? Further,
With client
um,
interaction also, I think it is very important.
right. Very
Listening.
much. So, see, as I say, why this is required for leadership role as well and everywhere. If you have team handling, then first thing is communication skill is must. If you have
Yes.
client handling, then also it is must.
Very important.
Sometimes we need to interact with stakeholders, means the
Right.
business people.
Right.
So
Stakeholder.
it is very important. Sometimes we have to interact with cross team. There is a cross
Yes.
team communication, like
Yes.
product and some vertical is handled by someone else and else.
Right.
So sometimes it's like cross origin, cross
Right.
country. We have to interact. So
Right.
in all of these things, it is required. That's very obvious. But what I feel is in leadership, if you
Yes.
want to take a hold, then also the
Yes.
communication skill is the key. Then only management, majorly management will give you the chance,
Right.
right?
Right.
Because of
So
those,
only then you will get good opportunities within your organization and
right,
outside also then in the leadership role if the communication skills are good. Okay. So
right.
any other suggestion that you have uh, for people to overcome this mid-career crisis? Any specific other situation? Because we have discussed a lot of aspects, but still if you find anything is left.
So I would say one thing, yeah, there's one thing which I feel personally that
Yes.
should be added to this. That is the
Yes.
mindset.
Mindset.
Mindset, because and what in terms of mindset I am talking about is, see, when I also started my career now, my mindset, or I would say the vision,
Right.
right? The vision and the mindset. These are very important because initially everybody, as a fresher, we just have focus on, whatever CTC we are getting, whatever,
Right.
payment we will be receiving from the company.
Yes. Yes.
We don't think about adding values, right,
Right.
to the company, because adding value, money is byproduct of whatever value we add, and it's not in job, it's everywhere. If
Everywhere.
it is my
Yes.
own business, then the more focus I'll put on value, the money will come to me. And this is a
True.
simple principle, very simple
Right.
principle. But being a naive, being a newly joined, fresher, we
Right.
lacked it. But okay, to some extent, it could work, as
Yes.
it has worked for me also to some extent. But
Yes.
now, now if you want to specialize into something, why would an organization, why would your team will give you opportunity? Because there is a humorous, there are a number of competitors that we have.
Right. Right.
Your colleagues, your peers are already your competitor. So
True.
you have to show some sense of ownership, some sense of vision, some
Right.
sense of if I was assigned a task, so I will be just taking care of this task, and if it met like 9 to 10 hours, then I'll shut the laptop. Okay, that's fine. But somewhere down the line, you might have to stretch a
Yes.
bit. Okay,
Yes.
not always,
Yeah.
but you have to take the ownership to close the task, right?
True.
So when we don't, when we say, okay, this was my job, I've done this. Now I don't know what happened to this project. It goes into production, everything, anything got down or not. I'm not accountable to that. That's the wrong attitude, because
Yes.
we see, okay,
That's a very
manager will
wrong
look at it.
way of thinking. Yes.
Only manager will look at it. I
Yes.
don't want to look at it. It's not my problem. I was just given a task. I have written the coding. That's it. So
Yes.
if you go by this mindset, you are not going for so long, right?
Right.
And you will somewhere land up, because nobody will give you that opportunity to you. It shows your professional commitment, and then you are, readily prone to land up into this crisis. And then to overcome it, again, you have to do a lot of things. You have to work on your. So by to do all those things, you can be sincere at the first place, and it comes from the mindset, because
Mindset.
someone telling to some other teammates to do this, do that, that is temporary, until and unless we'll work on core, and that core is our mindset and the
Right.
vision,
That's very
right?
true. Because mindset is something that will take you, like in your current organization, your current project also, that people feel that yes, we can rely on this person, we can trust this person. Okay, let us, help him with some training, some sponsored certifications like that. So
Right,
then,
right,
then
right,
only
right,
you will stand out in your mid-career. Uh,
right.
so that is a very important aspect you have shared. Thank you so much, Abhirup, for sharing this valuable insights and providing such important information. And it was wonderful discussing with you. And also for you, thank you for taking time. And that's all
Yeah.
for Tech Talk
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here, and I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.